Good morning. You're doing so well. That's what I like to tell myself when I wake up in the morning. I'm like, wow, you got up. You're doing such a good job. You're going to journal with me today. We're going to look at my compendium. We're going to look at journaling prompt 3. And you're going to do it with me. All right. Prompt 3. Ooh. What change do you want to make in your life that you're struggling to follow through with? What stops you? How can you move past these roadblocks? So it can be the big and the small, or both. So it can be like, I want to do my washing before the basket overfills, or I want to prioritize my happiness over the happiness of others. So really like look at the whole spectrum of things, and know that there's always something that we would love to enact or integrate into our lives that we've just struggled with. It takes time to make change. Like, I think we're often so frustrated with ourselves because we think, oh, I want change, so why can't I just make change? But change is hard. Change is hard on the micro, change is hard on the macro. So, like, I want to get a divorce, or I want to stop having 4 coffees. Like, these are the things that I want us to look at in all of the different, areas of our lives. So list them out, really go for it, and then start looking at what's getting in your way. So I hate doing the washing, so I put it off for as long as possible. I would actually, this is one that is on there, and I wrote this in 2019 because I would fucking love to do the washing before it gets hectic, and I haven't. So I wrote this 5 years ago, and I still haven't done it. Do you know why? It's because I don't want it enough. Like, it's a nice idea, but I don't want it enough to enact the change, which is a really interesting realization in itself. Like, do you want it enough? Is that why nothing's changing? So list it out and then start looking at what's getting in your way. So for me, what's getting in my way is I don't want it enough to change my habits. I'm scared. I need the money. I'm scared of what people will think. I had put in the examples, like, I want to paint my nails more often, but why you're not doing it is because you don't like it when your nails chip. Like, there'll be a reason why you haven't got to it yet, even if it's just like, I've been really busy and I haven't prioritized it. Like, just start noticing why, and be really fucking compassionate with yourself, because, like, again, change takes fucking time, and it's okay. Even if, like, it's been fucking ages that you've wanted to make this change, like, you deserve and you need compassion. Beating yourself up because you haven't enacted the change is literally the least helpful thing you can do. You deserve crazy compassion as you navigate this. Then I start the difficult process of assessing how you can take down the roadblocks and activate your desired change. So for me, with this washing thing, like, maybe the question is like, do you even want this? Like, do you even want to try and make this happen? Like, maybe you just don't care enough. And I think maybe I could let it go. Maybe I don't need to be the sort of person who does washing when it's not an emergency. I clearly don't have the desire to enact the change enough. So maybe some of these things you're like, maybe I just don't want this anymore. So I've got some examples here. I face my fears. I know that true change comes when we are scared. I journal each day to investigate my fear, and I take baby steps each day to ensure that I'm going in the right direction. I think something that happens when people want to enact changes, they make really big change, which is not wrong at all. But I think we forget that we can make change with baby steps. I do the washing every single Monday, and as a reward, I get myself a cappuccino straight afterwards. I put the washing in the diary, and an alert comes up to remind me. This is not aligned with me anymore. I don't care. Let's see if I've written anything else. I get gel nails so they don't chip. Press-ons. Oh, the ASMR is going to be so good today. it might be a good time to consider the idea of boundaries in this journaling prompt. Are you allowing people to cross your boundaries? Like, as you try and enact change, are people getting in your way? Like, do you need to say no more often? Are you afraid of saying no? Like, saying no is fucking terrifying. And if you're not afraid of saying no, come talk to me. It is a scary thing to do. Look at the concept of boundaries in relation to change making. Like, have you tried to make changes that keep getting fucked or keep getting cock blocked because other people in your life are getting in your way? And then are you resenting them? And like, I'm not saying that's not fucking annoying that they're getting in your way. Like, that is annoying, but like, at the end of the day, it's unfortunately on us to create the boundaries, to give ourselves space to enact the change that we want. For example, you're trying to make a consistent meditation practice in the evenings, but your mother often rings at that time. So you just need to make a boundary there. Instead of like hating your mother for ringing you in your meditation time, you need to tell her that that's your meditation time and she needs to ring later. Yeah, which again, like, is so easy to say, so hard to do. For me anyway. It is easy to beat yourself up and get frustrated with yourself within this prompt. So return to mothering yourself. Talk to your inner child, coddle them, wrap them up with love. This is a journey, and change is afoot. Like, change is afoot. Things will happen. Nothing stays the same. Know that, momentum is happening, change is happening. We just need to take some intentional time, I think, to focus on what it is we want to change. So that is today's prompt. I'm going to say the initial prompt again, in case you've forgotten. What change do you want to make in your life that you're struggling to follow through with? What stops you? And how can you move past these roadblocks? Don't worry, I'm going to journal with you. And then I'm going to write. I didn't record yesterday because me and James had a give up day. And we gave up, which are very important. You need give up days. So I didn't write at all yesterday. So I will be on it today. I've got 3 days until I leave to LA, and I really want my fiction done by then. I think, I thought maybe I was being delulu insane by thinking I could do that, but I actually think I might be able to do it. By the way, I know I look crazy beautiful. It's because I got my eyebrow and lashes done. Thank you for noticing. Okay, my darlings, let's journal. I'm just going to rearrange you. So I'm going to move you a little bit. I hope that's okay. I'm so used to turning off the camera when I finish my journaling because I time-lapse my journaling for so many years. I nearly switched you off. How was that session for you? Mine meandered through several different topics, which is always okay. Like, these prompts are there to trigger ideas. But then if you suddenly go on a tangent, like, great. Journaling is all for tangents. Unless you're on purpose avoiding the topic, which I guess is an issue. If you want to keep journaling, please keep journaling. I'm now going to write or edit my book. I realise I look like the biggest fucking millennial in my Chip Disney fucking pajamas. But I am a millennial. Okay, let's create. Again, if you just want to keep journaling, please keep journaling, but this is an invitation to create with me. So write, paint, make content, film something for yourself, whatever it is you want to do. This is an invitation to do it with me. You're in a different stand today, as you may have noticed. I'm so sorry for wiggling you around. Don't look. It's lo-fi. There we go. It's lo-fi YouTube. I believe that's what it's called. Word is a fucking joke. That's all I have to say. So sorry. this can serve as a reminder to hydrate. Thesaurus time. This may be controversial, but I use ChatGPT for like almost like a Google. So instead of thesaurusing stuff, I just ask ChatGPT, where is my ChatGPT? I just ask him. I'm always telling James, like, the more AI we get in our lives, I will like make them into, like, I will give them a character and I will give them a name, and it will be maybe unhealthy. Like, I'm about to ask it, what's a good Elizabethan word for the mind? It's been really good for understanding, like, or just asking, like, it's just a really good Google for writers, I think. Good morning. I'm so polite to it. I hope you are well. I'm about to be called in for a meeting, I think. And this is only the beginning of my writing for the day, but Zoe's here, and we are going to have a meeting about what needs to be done in the next few days before we leave. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for journaling with me. Thank you for creating with me. Thank you for being my company. It is such an honor to get to create by your side. I'm so, so grateful for you.